All right, y'all. It's time to look at the Ohio State Oregon matchup by the numbers. Seventh in passing yards, Ohio State with 1,440, led by Will Howard. Fourth for Oregon with 1,471 rushing yards. Eighth right now, 822 yards rushing for the Oregon Ducks. Rushing yards, they're fourth with 1,111 yards for Ohio State. So as you guys can see, very balanced attack offensively for Ohio State. Red zone defense, just 14th for Oregon, while second in red zone defense for the Buckeyes. Then red zone offense first, 100%. They always score in the red zone compared to 10th. So that is by the numbers. But what this match really comes down to, who do you trust more, right? Dillon Gabriel, 1,449 yards, 11 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Will Howard, 1,248 yards, 12 passing touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. So it's really interesting. Who's going to have the better game? I think both offenses have pretty balanced attacks, but who do you trust more? Now, Dillon Gabriel comes from Oklahoma and transferred over, obviously, to Oregon, right? Has played in some big games before, has actually balled in some of those games. Should be at home in this one. And then, obviously, for Will Howard, coming over from Kansas State, probably his biggest game he's had probably since he's been at K-State. How will he respond in this one? Hostile environment at Oregon. Can he make the plays in order for them to come out on top? We're going to see. Another player I want to point out real quick is this guy right here, Jordan James. Again, a good balanced attack for Oregon, 552 yards this season and also 5 touchdowns. So he's going to be a player, key factor in this one, the junior from Nashville. Can he get going in the ground game? Can he get over 100 yards in that vaunted Ohio State defense? And as a comparison, Ohio State is actually projected to win 64% to just 36 at home for the Oregon Ducks. But like I said, those are the key persons. And what I like about Ohio State, they have another balanced attack. Quishon Judkins, Travion Henderson. And they got a 1-2 punch, right? You ain't got to depend so much on Quishon the ball. And then you also got this stud right here who also said him and Ryan Williams are some of the best players or the best wide receivers in the country. I don't disagree. When you have that and the phenomenal one-hand catches he can make, the verticality, the body control, the big playability that Jeremiah Smith has, it makes it tough. And you still have Emeka Ibuka as well as another wide receiver. So it's really interesting to see who's going to win this one, man. It should be a great game. Tej Johnson on the other side of the ball for Oregon. I think you got 2 powers, and this is what you want to see. When Oregon and USC joined the Big Ten, you wanted to see these type of matchups. You feel like the Pac-12 with these teams and also maybe even the Big Ten, you only see in Ohio State, Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, as the marquee matchups. Now you're getting more marquee matchups in the middle of the season pretty much to see and going to have a big-time effect on the college football playoff. You love to see it. Nonetheless, I'm going with Ohio State to come out on top. I believe in Will Howard. I like their balance. Their defense, like I said, is pretty good. Second in red zone defense. I think they're going to be able to make enough plays, make Dillon Gabriel feel under pressure, force him into some mistakes, and come out on top. I'm rolling with the Buckeyes. Big win for them to come in Oregon, in their place, and come out with a victory. But should be a really good game back and forth. Comment below, though, who you got.